Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is Technology Set 7. Question number 1. The home page of a website is Option A. The largest page. Option B. The last page. Option C. The first page. Option D. The most colorful page. The correct answer is Option C. The first page. A home page is generally the main page a visitor navigating to a website from a web search engine will see, and it may also serve as a landing page to attract visitors. Question number 2. ROM stands for Option A. Royal Ontario Museum. Option B. Read-only memory. Option C. Read on Monday. Option D. Real absolute memory. The correct answer is Option B. Read-only memory. ROM stands for read-only memory. The memory from which we can only read but cannot write on it. This type of memory is non-volatile. The information is stored permanently in such memories during manufacture. A ROM stores such instructions that are required to start a computer. Question number 3. HTML is used to Option A. Plot complicated graphs. Option B. Author web pages. Option C. Translate one language into another. Option D. Solve equations. The correct answer is Option B. Author web pages, short for hypertext markup language, the authoring language used to create documents on the World Wide Web. HTML is similar to HTML, although it is not a strict subset. HTML defines the structure and layout of a web document by using a variety of tags and attributes. Question number 4. When discussing technology, a hotspot is Option A. A small overheated area on a CPU. Option B. A place served by public wireless access. Option C. Jargon for an X-rated website. Option D. A faulty area in the programming code. The correct answer is Option B. A place served by public wireless access. For users of portable computers equipped for wireless, a hotspot, or hotspot, is a wireless LAN, local area network, node that provides internet connection and virtual private network, VPN, access from a given location. Question number 5. What kind of data can you send by email? Option A. Audio. Option B. Pictures. Option C. Video. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is Option D. All of the above. Question number 6. What would you use for immediate, real-time communication with a friend? Option A. Instant messaging. Option B. Email. Option C. Usenet. Option D. A mailing list. The correct answer is Option A. Instant messaging. Instant messaging, IM, technology is a type of online chat that offers real-time text transmission over the internet. A RAN messenger operates in a similar way over a local area network. Short messages are typically transmitted between two parties, when each user chooses to complete a thought and select send. Question number 7. Another word for the CPU is Option A. Execute. Option B. Microprocessor. Option C. Microchip. Option D. Decode. The correct answer is Option B. Microprocessor. Central processing units are also called mainframes. Processors and central processors. The central processing unit is often called CPU for short. It is composed of the main memory, the arithmetic logic unit, and the control unit of a computer system. Question number 8. In which decade was the telegraph invented? Option A, 1810s. Option B, 1840s. Option C, 1870s. Option D, 1890s. The correct answer is option B, 1840s, invention of the telegraph. Long before Samuel F. B. Morse electrically transmitted his famous message, "What hath God wrought?" from Washington to Baltimore on May 24, 1844, there were signaling systems that enabled people to communicate over distances. Question number 9. In which decade was the Internet first implemented? Option A, 1940s. Option B, 1950s. Option C, 1960s. Option D, 1980s. The correct answer is option C, 1960s. The first message ever sent over what is now called the Internet took place at 10:30 p.m. on October 29, 1969. Back then, the Department of Defense called it ARPANET, Advanced Research Projects Agency Network. Question number 10. In which decade was the telephone invented? Option A, 1850s. Option B, 1860s. Option C, 1870s. Option D, 1880s. The correct answer is option C, 1870s. Alexander Graham Bell's notebook entry of the 10th of March 1876 describes his successful experiment with the telephone. Speaking through the instrument to his assistant, Thomas A. Watson, in the next room, Bell utters these famous first words, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." Question number 11. Main circuit board in a computer is option A, decoder. Option B, highlight. Option C, select. Option D, motherboard. The correct answer is option D, motherboard. The main circuit board of a modern computer is called a motherboard. Question number 12. Name the terminals of an FET. Option A, drain, gate, source. Option B, positive, negative, neutral. Option C, anode, cathode, triode. Option D, emitter, base, collector. The correct answer is option A, drain, gate, source. The FET or field effect transistor is a three-terminal device that uses an electric field to control the current flowing through the device. It also has a high input impedance which is useful in many circuits. Question number 13. Where are the contents of your computer's hard drive indexed? Option A, Yahoo. Option B, Google. Option C, MSN. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option D, none of the above. Question number 14. The HTTP you type at the beginning of any site's address stands for option A, HTML Transfer Technology Process. Option B, Hyperspace Terms and Tech Protocol. Option C, Hyperspace Techniques and Tech Progress. Option D, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The correct answer is option D, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP means Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP is the underlying protocol used by the World Wide Web, and this protocol defines how messages are formatted and transmitted. And what actions web servers and browsers should take in response to various commands. Question number 15. Lately you hear a clatter from your computer, especially when you load a program or call up information. What's going on? Option A. It's infested with reindeer. Option B. Your hard disk may be headed for failure. Option C. A loose wire is hitting the cooling fan. Option D. A loud metallic clatter is normal. The correct answer is Option B. Your hard disk may be headed for failure. Question number 16. Internet Explorer is A. Option A. Any person browsing the net. Option B. Web browser. Option C. Graphing package. Option D. Newsreader. The correct answer is Option B. Web browser. A web browser, commonly referred to as a browser, is a software application for accessing information on the World Wide Web. Each individual web page, image, and video is identified by a distinct Uniform Resource Locator (URL), enabling browsers to retrieve and display them on the user's device. Question number 17. ISP stands for Option A. Internet Survey Period. Option B. Integrated Service Provider. Option C. Internet Security Protocol. Option D. Internet Service Provider. The correct answer is Option D. Internet Service Provider. An Internet Service Provider, ISP, is an organization that provides services for accessing, using, or participating in the Internet. Internet service providers may be organized in various forms, such as commercial, community-owned, non-profit, or otherwise privately owned. Question number 18. What does DOCSIS stand for? Option A. Data over Cable Service Interface Specification. Option B. Data over Cable Security Internet Standard. Option C. Data over Cable Secure International STDS. Option D. Data over Cable Service Internet Standard. The correct answer is Option A. Data over Cable Service Interface Specification. DOCSIS was developed by Cable Labs, a standard set for cable equipment to ensure compatibility across all DOCSIS networks. Question number 19. What is a GPU? Option A. Grouped Processing Unit. Option B. Graphics Processing Unit. Option C. Graphical Performance Utility. Option D. Graphical Portable Unit. The correct answer is Option B. Graphics Processing Unit. It is a chip dedicated to performing 3D calculations. Question number 20. Which of the following is not a type of expansion slot or bus design used in advanced technology class systems? Option A. PCMCIA. Option B. ESA. Option C. PROM. Option D. ESA. The correct answer is Option C. PROM. PROM stands for Programmable Read-Only Memory and is not a type of expansion slot or bus design. Today, PCI has become the most used expansion slot design in PCs. Older PCs incorporated both PCI and ESA slots for compatibility with older expansion devices. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now, link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.